Previously on Dread and Breakfast.
Hit everyone kind of hard when great-grandma passed. They said it was an overdose? An accidental one?
That's what they say. You swerve and swear because a gigantic oak tree has fallen. You can't leave, my guy. Can I see your paper?
Yeah, but I'd rather there be witnesses.
What do you... You think I killed my grandpa?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Abbott's just going to sit in a corner because Jacob knows that he's been doomed.
And you reach for it and you grab it and you pull out a glove. You see this pale blue smoke swirling around and coalesces for like just an instant into the form of your great-grandma. What do you want to know about ghosts? You're all standing in this strange room. You see runes in iron carved and hammered into the walls, ceiling, and floor. You see this Tesla coil arcing sort of sporadically to these iron symbols. You see flashing lights of various colors, dials that are turning with their own sort of rhythm, and this sort of hum of electricity through the air. In the center, hanging down, affixed to the rafters with this great iron chain, you see a cage. Inside the cage is blue energy flowing, undulating, folding back in on itself and then grasping out again. Tendrils of it touch the bars of the cage and are zapped and cringe back, shying away. Looking at you all is the unassuming figure of Carson, his back to this spectral thing. He does not see the face of Maribel Silius, your great-grandma, Sienna. She almost seems as though she's pushing her way through this, like, ectoplasmic ooze. She's trying to manifest? You're unsure. All you do know is that her face is gaunt, her eyes sunken, and just pits of black. She looks at all of you, and suddenly you can tell that there is an anger and a drive for something. Her face presses against the bars, and it falters at first, but she forces through them, and she flies right at Percy.
Whoa, what? What? Whoa!
Who sees this and falls back, causing Maribel to fly past where he would have been and straight through Abbot. Jacob, could you make a poll for me?
Oh, no, we're
can.
starting things off fucking right in it. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, whoa, you're pulling a block after also being doomed?
Yeah, he's not making the tower any easier for you guys.
Oh,
No,
gosh.
thanks, man.
All right, there we go.
Okay, fantastic. Abbot, you feel this wash of cold just hit you. It's so cold, it's almost hot. You aren't actually familiar with this feeling because well, let's talk for a second. Has Abbot ever taken like an ice shower or jumped in like a frozen lake?
That's a good question.
New question. Has any of the water rides at his amusement park broken down, and he had to go fix it by swimming around in cold pool water.
Well, he wouldn't fix it. He'd hire someone to fix it.
It's also a seaside park, so I don't know, maybe did a polar plunge or whatever. We'll say yes. I've experienced this type of cold before.
Okay. Then this is exactly that. You are completely submerged in this icy cold as the specter just flies through you and vanishes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, Abbot, are you okay? Sienna goes and are you unsteady on your feet?
Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely, wobbly.
Yeah, so she'll put your hand on your shoulder and make sure you're not falling, and turn back to Carson and just what is happening? Why did you have great grandma in a cage? And did you make her kill grandpa? Did you make her try to kill Percy? Who the fuck are you?
Well, hi, name's Carson. How you doing?
Bullshit, your name's Carson. Was that even real? Can you just speed up the introduction, my guy? Because there is a ghost in a fucking cage, or at least she was. And what?
No, she's still there. She's just, it's okay.
Where's the ghost and where's Percy? I feel like
where'd Percy
we're skipping over those events.
So the ghost is gone. She sort of flew out a portion of this blue force flew out of the iron cage and through you, Abbot, then dissipated into effectively nothingness. Percy is picking himself up off the ground and going, oh my, that was, I think I would like to leave this place. This was...
You're not going anywhere, Percy.
That was very unpleasant.
You thought it wasn't pleasant. I'm the one who got the ghostly ice bath treatment.
Quite refreshing for you, I am sure. I would like to retire to my chambers.
Yeah, okay. Percy, why do you think this ghost would fly at you? She did not look particularly pleased with anyone.
I'm sure that I have no idea, but...
Oh, are you sure about that now?
Wouldn't why would a ghost do anything? Up until mere minutes ago, I had no idea that such a being might even exist.
So you're telling me that you've been in this house for how long and you never saw this? You didn't notice when great grandpappy and this asshole, and she points at Carson, built a spooky secret ghost lab or whatever the fuck this is?
No, still Carson. Carson's my name. Yep. And before you go pointing fingers, kid, hey, Jill?
What?
Can you toss me one of those gloves that you got?
Why?
'Cause I'm suspicious of you, and I will show everyone else here why.
I'm trying to decide if I should trust you or not.
I get that.
Fine. If you can explain, then here. And she hands one of the gloves to him.
Okay. He's a couple steps in front of you, so if you want to just toss it to him, that's what he's asking. He is he looks a little wary of you.
Well, I'm wary right back at him.
That's fair. Okay. Are you just handing him a glove?
Yes.
Sweet. He takes it from you and steps away. He puts it on. The crystal in the back does start glowing the same shade of blue as the I guess we'll call it the ectoplasmic ooze in the iron cage. And he says, so yeah, ghosts aren't the only thing that will leave a ectoplasmic trace. These gloves, if you just... And he puts his gloved hand on his own chest.
Oh no.
Holds it there for 3 seconds and then pulls it away. And you all see just this glowing blue handprint. And he says,
shit. Oh shit. Oh, okay.
So, Jill.
Okay. I know what you're thinking.
One more time.
Listen, I just found these gloves outside at the back of the house in a bush. I was with Sienna. She can vouch for me. I did not kill him.
That's a convenient time to share that story.
Kind of seems like you killed Silas from my point of view, and that sort of
I
sucks,
understand why you
that...
think that.
No, we were in the library together, and then we went upstairs in the bathroom where we saw great grandma in the first place. And unless you are also a ghost who can make a double of yourself or time travel or something other batshit crazy, there's no way Aunt Jill could have done this. Like, I was with her the whole time.
Yes, and I can confirm I am not a time traveler or a ghost.
But you won't rule out being batshit crazy, which she said would be an option.
If anyone here is going to be batshit crazy, I think it's you.
I take offense at that.
I'm not the one who speaks with a put-on accent because I think I'm so much better than everyone.
I don't have a comeback for that. Oh. Anyway, boy, you know about these gloves. Why do you know about the gloves?
Yeah, like before we go pointing fingers at Aunt Jill or Abbot or whoever the fuck, hey, Carson, can you explain what the fuck Great Grandpappy was doing with any of this?
Yeah. So Silas is into ghosts. That might come as a shock to some of you. Or this room might have already given that away.
What are you even, how are you here? Why do you know about these gloves? Because here's the thing. I didn't kill Silas, but I'm very suspicious that you know exactly how to recreate the handprint that we saw on his neck.
I mean, you could do it too. It's really just like you put the glove on and it starts working.
That's knowledge that you would have had to have already. How do you know any of this?
Oh, I work for ghost catchers, and we catch ghosts for a living, and Silas hired us to catch the ghost of his wife. He paid us a lot of money to do it.
When you say us...
just me and another guy. Just a small ghost catching business. It's really not anything super big.
I mean, clearly it's big. You have this entire room full of, what is that, a Tesla coil?
Yeah, that's Silas paid for that. Yeah, that was my thought, actually. I thought it would really kind of spark the room with joy.
Are you trying to make a pun right now?
At least one.
Okay, Scooby-Doo or whatever the fuck. Why did Great Grandpappy want to do that?
I guess his wife had been haunting him and he, didn't want to say goodbye.
So he asked you to trap her in a cage?
Well,
Percy, did you know about this? Was that why she was so mad?
I had no idea that such a thing was happening. I thought the master was merely remodeling his bedroom.
Can I tell if this is bullshit? Because
Yeah, this is
Right,
bullshit.
like-
I don't believe you at all.
You can make a
Perception
pull.
check.
pull for bullshit. Okay, here we go.
Pull for bullshit. Oh man, it's rickety, y'all.
It's fine.
Ah.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's bad.
So
That's
listen, I
real
am not the
bad.
one who made pulls exclusively from like this one side. Okay.
That's fair. Okay. So yeah, you're hearing Percy talk and he doesn't sound normal. Like he seems pretty not okay.
Well, Percy, I don't believe you one bit. What's really been going on? What do you know?
As I said.
Have you seen any of this before?
No, I haven't seen any of this before. And he kind of like looks at Carson and Carson says, yeah, no, I heard Silas tell him that he was just remodeling the bathroom and to keep out. So that was that.
Okay, so Percy, if you didn't know about this, was she mad at you because you were the one who killed Great Grandpappy downstairs?
I was with Abbot the whole time, and I'm sure that Abbot can confirm this.
He was with me, but I'm still not ruling him out for her murder.
Oh.
Wait, what? great grandma was supposed to OD on pills. Percy, what happened when great grandma died? You were there, right?
She overdosed on pain medicine.
Who gave her the pills, though?
She was very adamant about sorting her own medicine and putting it in her daily pill box.
And who had access to the pills?
I suppose anyone who lived in the house or who walked through it. Jill, so like here's the thing. Like, I still kind of think you might have done the murder.
And I think you might have done the murder.
Okay, I think you might, like, j'accuse. Let's just all point fingers Mexican standoff style.
Well, if we're all throwing our hat in the ring, I think it's real suspicious that the guy who, was so delighted to be free of great grandpappy that we trusted all our lives to take care of our family was with the other guy who was super delighted when grandpappy died to get his fucking money, Abbot. So, like, was this just both of your plan the whole time? Like, oh, a scavenger hunt, let's go off together so we have an alibi. Percy, did you kill great grandma? And Abbott, did you kill great grandpappy?
Of course not. This just happens to be a convenient, unexpected
really good
source
theory,
of income for me.
A really, really good, solid theory.
Oh, we're getting nowhere.
Well, Carson, can you summon great grandma again? Can we just ask her if she knows who killed her, or if she died that way, or who killed great grandpappy? Like,
that's interesting.
Let's just talk to her.
Where's Reggie right now?
He's not up here.
Was he not with us?
No, he fucked up,
Reggie,
I thought.
I think the last time Reggie was seen, he was seen going into the great room or going in that direction.
That's right, because he was going to look at the windows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Should we go investigate where Reggie is and what he's doing right now?
I mean, Aunt Jill, if you want to go get Reggie, I want to stay here and talk to great grandma.
No, I understand, but if I go to get Reggie, no one's going to believe that I'm not the murderer, which I'm not, but...
Leaving now would ensure that you could escape in the thunderstorm, never to be seen again.
There's a big tree in the middle of the driveway, Percy. We can't go anywhere.
I mean, cars can't go anywhere. I'm sure someone as able-bodied as Jill would be able to climb the fence or the wall.
Oh my gosh, Reggie ran away.
Okay, fine. I will go find Uncle Reggie. You guys talk to great grandma. No one seems to be throwing my name around.
To leave?
I'm not eager to leave. I've been the one who wants to stay this whole goddamn time.
Reverse psychology. I'm now suspicious of you.
This is horrible. I hate this so much.
How about this new plan? Since we're all just being stubborn, let's all go find Uncle Reggie together and then all come back up here and talk to great grandma so that when no one's by themselves, we can keep track of where everybody is and no one gets killed. How about that?
Why not just talk to the lady of the house now?
Because I
feel like
Aunt
that's
Jill's
the
right.
hand of God trying to get us to just summon the ghost.
This is the hand of Percival merely saying that we are in the room with the departed spirit. Why not talk to her now? Or
all right, let's
go
do
away and never speak of this again.
Perhaps the ghost can tell us where old Reginald is.
Well, and if he is the murderer, he's probably escaped by now, so there's no point. All right.
Yeah, well, he's gone. Whatever.
Oh man, wouldn't that be a great ending to the episode? You guys are like, the ghost is like, yeah, Reggie did it, and then you're all like, oh, let's go get him, and then I'm just like, he's gone. Man,
Star swipe.
Wouldn't that be fantastic? All right. All right, yeah.
All right, Sienna, I think that you're the one who knows the most about summoning and speaking to spirits.
No, I think Carson does. I just found a book.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No, yeah, Sienna, no, please, do my job for me. It's cool. It's fine. And he goes over to like a little control panel and starts punching in some buttons and turning a couple dials, and the cage starts to lower, and he says, so we haven't really let's call it perfected the speaking to method, the glove that I have and that Jill has, those will let you interact with a ghost, like physically. But speaking
is there any danger to that?
I mean, there hasn't been any like long-term double-blind study testing done on this. It's ghosts.
Okay. Well, let's just summon her and see what happens.
Okay, well, here goes nothing. And as he hits the button that will open the cage doors, I do need both Jill and Sienna to make pulls.
All right, here I go.
Non-doomed players.
Come on, Christine, you can do it. You can do it.
Ooh.
I am suddenly very nervous to go do mine now. Okay.
Pull from the right side.
I am sorry for everyone in the future who has to make pulls from this.
As Carson is just talking to you all, he's kind of like drawing you all over towards this this control panel. He pushes the button and the door kind of creaks open and blue ectoplasm just starts like billowing out, like flowing out into
What is that stuff?
this circle that is etched in iron on the floor, and it sort of like sloshes against the edges of the ring and eventually coalesces into the shape of Maribel Silius. Her hair is sort of blowing about her in a breeze that doesn't touch any of you, and she just sort of stares at you all.
So Jill takes a deep breath and slowly starts walking towards the ghost of her grandmother. Grandma, it's Jill. Are you there? Grandma, we really want to know what happened to you when you died. Can you tell me that? By whom? Was it someone in this room? Was it Reggie?
Reggie.
Okay, wait. Has anyone left the room while we've been distracted by great grandma? Are we all still here?
You turn to look behind you, and you see all four of you are there. It's you, Sienna, Jill, Abbot, and Carson.
That rat bastard Percy killed great grandma. That son of a bitch. Oh, where the
Percy, where did he?
fuck?
Oh my god. Was it Percy, Grandma? Was it Percy?
She looks at you, and you just feel a wave of anger and resentment just emanating off of her. You almost are staggered back a step.
Oh my god. You guys, we have to go find Percy.
I'm running. I'm out the door. I'm already gone. I'm out of here.
I'm running after her as well.
But wait, there could be another murderer among us.
Oh shit, that's her
Abbott.
point. That's her point. Abbott, ask great grandma.
So the two family members of the deceased are running out the door, leaving Carson looking, shall we say, upset, and you, Abbott, looking
Befuddled?
befuddled. Good word.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around all the things that have happened. I'm Did they stop when I shouted, I assume?
I mean, I'd probably turned around because, oh yeah, there's been 2 murders. I forgot. I was a little captivated by the ghost of my grandmother.
I think Sienna is still heading down the stairs.
And then I guess kind of hurriedly, I'm going to say to Maribel, did you see anyone kill your husband tonight or anything suspicious?
She looks at you with just this like venom in her gaze.
Maribel, we don't know what that means. You'll have to use your words.
You wait for 10 seconds, but you don't hear anything, and her mouth does not move.
Well, I think she's mad at me because I want her money. Would anyone else like to ask?
All right, so I've made my way back. Grandma, do you know who killed Grandpa?
She looks at you, and the anger in her gaze is not diminished, and she shakes her head slightly.
So she doesn't know.
Correct.
Well, shit, we have to do some actual investigation, I guess.
Thwack! Sienna, you are running down some steps. You run through
bet I
the
am.
bathroom. Your feet crunch on the glass beneath you, and you are, boom, out into Silas's bedroom. You see it kind of torn asunder as people, rifled through it earlier in the evening. Where are you going to go to look for Reggie?
Oh, I'm looking for Percy first.
Oh, you're looking for... Oh, interesting.
Because that motherfucker killed my great-grandma, and we have to have some words about that. And I'm pretty sure that old son of a bitch is on the electric stair. Like, do I hear the whirring?
You hear the whirring of an electric chair, yes.
All right, I would like to go to the staircase and hit the button to make it start coming back up.
Okay. Yeah, you hit the button. The electric chair starts ascending. It kind of comes around a corner, and you see it empty.
No,
Damn it. I keep going. I keep going down the stairs.
Okay. I do need you to make me a pull.
No! Oh, Beans, did Percy set up booby traps? This is Scooby-Doo. God damn it.
Oh, man.
It's fine. It's fine.
So yeah, you see the electric chair beginning to whir its way back up the stairs, and you are about to start running down the stairs when you kind of hear something behind you.
Oh no.
Oh?
You turn, and you are just in time to sort of jump out of the way, and you clatter down a couple steps. But you see Uncle Reggie, and he's holding a big ass book, and seems like he was about to hit you with it.
Do I still have my big ass book, right?
Yeah, I don't think you dropped it.
Okay.
You are now several steps down. You kind of jumped out over the stairs and had to catch yourself.
Yeah, I'm holding that tome up like a shield almost.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Reggie, what the heck?
He looks at you and goes, sorry, Sienna. God, I don't know what came over me. I feel like I might have been, I don't know, possessed or something. Are you okay?
I am starting to back slowly down the stairs. Yeah, I'm good. Wow, crazy stuff. I think this book says stuff about possession. I'm gonna go read it.
Oh, we should read it together. I need to know how to make sure that doesn't happen anymore.
No, actually upstairs in the attic, Great Grandpappy has a secret ghost lab. Carson will probably be able to tell you all about possession. You should go talk to him.
Yeah, maybe. Wait, did you just say secret ghost lab?
Yeah, I sure did. You didn't see Percy around here, did you?
Why? Are you looking for him? I don't know. Have you found the phones yet? I remember you were looking for the phones.
Yeah, I was
a bit ago.
just gonna see if I could find my phone if Percy was need my car keys. Okay, I'm gonna go find him. And I turn and I fucking run. This guy's a lunatic.
Okay, wait. Did we hear like the clatter and the struggle on the stairs?
Make me a pull if you would like to hear that.
You can refuse a pull. You can refuse a pull. It's fine.
I was about to remind you that you can always refuse a pull.
But what happens to me if I refuse the pull?
Nothing. You just don't do the thing.
All right, I refuse the pull.
Okay. You do not hear the clatter or the clamor on the staircase.
But yeah, I would like to run away from him quickly and like take the first turn where how like in the house, like if you go right, you can end up in like the great room or this room or the whatever. Like,
yeah,
I want to take that so he doesn't know where I went.
Okay. Yeah. You like quickly turn into like a side corridor and you like pause for a second, like trying to catch your breath, and you don't hear any sounds of anyone following you.
Okay. Does it look like Percy has been this way?
How would you know
Oh
that?
shit, I'm suddenly afraid that Reggie just killed Percy. Damn it. Oh no.
You're, other than the electric chair going down the steps, you have no idea if Percy came this way?
Sienna pauses and she thinks for a minute. And then she remembers an age-old technique passed down by Percy's line of butlers. Percy! Percy! Percy, come on! This is important!
Yes?
Ah,
you hear
where
his
is he?
voice. You hear him, his voice is coming from like further up. It sounds like it's coming from his room, which is a door fairly close to you.
I would like to cautiously and with book raised in defense approach. Percy, come on, we gotta talk. Uncle Reggie is insane. I think he just tried to kill me.
Reginald has done something like that?
Yeah? And I poke my head into the room.
Okay, Percy's just kind of cowering on the other side of his bed, looking at the doorway.
Okay, I wanna come in and I wanna close the door and I wanna lock it because I'm afraid of Reggie.
Oh, that's very suspicious.
Wait, what?
That's very intimidating. Could you not lock my door, please?
I mean, I think Uncle Reggie's trying to kill us. So if you want him to just be able to walk on in, sure.
If we keep our voices down, maybe he will not know that we are here. Also, why do you think he wants to kill us?
I don't fucking know. Abbot said he was weird in the car. I don't know. But speaking of killing, why did you kill Great Grandma?
Oh shit!
You can't deny it. She told it to us herself.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Percy, you're a horrible liar. You're even worse than I am. And she told us. We heard her say it, and it was really scary.
Point of order, just for me. You are lying when you're saying that she told you, right?
Wait, hold up. Didn't she say?
No, she didn't.
I thought she implied strongly.
The questions that were asked were, is the murderer in this room? And she shook her head no. And then it was like, is the murderer Reggie? And the answer was no.
Oh, yeah. So I definitely jumped to a conclusion, but I think...
Yeah, same. What did... Fabrice!
What? No, what?
What are we supposed to do with that? We asked if
These
it
are the
was Reggie,
questions.
and she said it wasn't. And then we were asked, is he in this room? And she shook her head no. And you made a point of being like, it's the four of you and Percy is gone.
Yeah.
What other conclusion are we supposed to come to?
I mean, you can come to what I mean. Christine, I don't want to.
I am a simple woman, and I want to know what happened.
I'm just telling you that there are billions of people on this planet, many of whom were not in that room.
No, I call bullshit. I will make a poll, but I call bullshit. You are the worst.
It's okay. That joke made Jacob laugh, which makes me happy. Okay. So Percy will now respond. Well, actually, I will say, make a pull to successfully lie to this man.
Y'all ever look at a tower and then just only see regret?
You don't have to make this pull.
I want to know.
Yeah, but you're a wave of chaos, Fabrice. So
Yes,
Yeah.
that is
All right,
true.
I'm going to do it. I'm going for it.
I'm angry.
Christine is so mad at me.
I have lost my cool officially.
That is so not okay.
No.
That's so not okay. Oh,
Abbot
man.
hasn't even died yet. We can't. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, it's just going to be a bloodbath at the end.
Yikes.
Oh my gosh.
So with your successful pull, you successfully lie to this poor, sweet old man.
He's not that sweet.
Look, I'm not mad, okay? I just want to know what happened. Please? You've been with us forever. You're like my second grandpa. You helped raise me. What happened?
It was an accident. It was a mistake. I am so deeply sorry. Maribel, she always was insistent that she fill her own pillbox, but I was charged with ensuring that she was given the proper bottles to fill it with. I mixed up 2 of the bottles, and unfortunately, one of them had a deadly reaction with another of her prescribed medications. I am so sorry, Sienna. I truly did not mean to kill her.
Percy, why didn't you say something? When it happened, why did you let us think for so long that...
I was a coward. I did not wish to leave this house or the people in it, and I did not want to go to jail. It truly was an accident, what I did. I know it is unforgivable.
Did you kill Great-Grandpappy too?
No, as I said earlier, I was with Abbot the whole time. He can vouch for me, scalawag that he is.
Damn it, Fob, you're gonna have me crying over my own not real great grandma. How dare you? Damn it. Okay. Thank you for telling me. That's very brave of you. And it's not okay, but it will be. And she will extend a hand to help him stand up.
He would take your hand. Grab your hand and you can help him up.
Okay. Well, I think all signs point to Uncle Reggie being a homicidal maniac at this point.
I believe he might be after money. He was always complaining about not having enough. despite all of his expenses being covered by Silas.
So what? He killed great grandpappy to get the money? This God, I hate him.
I don't know that I am in a position to hate him.
Sorry, it's just I've always thought that, and Mom told me I should never say that. And this is the first time I've actually said it out loud and like meant it, and it just felt kind of vindicating. But okay, we should probably get somewhere safe with everybody else, and we have to find a weapon or something, because he tried to hit me with a book, and she will start like rifling around the room.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. That's a bit loud, rifling through things in here. Perhaps our best bet is to lay low and make very little noise. Wouldn't you say?
I'm not just gonna sit here while he goes after everybody else.
That is the difference between you and I. I am an old, feeble man, and Reginald is young and spry.
Well, I mean, he's also an idiot, so at least we got that.
Thwack! Abbot, you're in a room with a Jill, no Jack, a Carson, and a ghost.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I don't know. The ghost is not being helpful. Jill is not being helpful.
Okay.
Carson is not being helpful.
Yikes.
And there's a murderer afoot.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna scan the room for a weapon or maybe anything of note that might be a clue.
Okay. So if you think about the room like a square, the doorway is the bottom left corner. The middle of the room is the like ghost hub, we'll call it. Just like below that is the control panel Carson was at. And then off against the far right wall is kind of like a makeshift workshop. You see soldering equipment and bits and wires and things. You're not really sure what kinds of things they could be making, but in that area you see kind of like scrap things. There's a fairly large metal pipe you could use potentially as a weapon.
Okay. So I'm going to ask Carson a question, and then while I'm doing that, I'd like to start, pacing around the room, looking all thoughtful like, and start to not suspiciously make my way to the workshop.
Nice.
To acquire a pipe.
Okay, I like that.
So, Carson boy, you never told us what these gloves are or why you know about these suspicious murdery gloves.
Yeah, so these gloves, I thought I mentioned this. These gloves, they let you, interact with a ghost. I can get into the technical stuff about them if you want.
And you knew of these gloves and had access to them, correct?
I mean, I definitely knew about them. I helped make and design them. And I guess I had access to them because I knew about this place. But now, Abbot, I see where you're going with that. I didn't.
You were the one standing over his body when we all came down.
Yes, but I didn't and still don't have any gloves on me that weren't given to me by her. And he points to Jill.
Oh my gosh, we've been over this. I found the gloves outside, and I decided that it would be better if I just kept them to myself. But apparently now this is making me look like a murderer. So I wish that I hadn't, but I did. But I didn't kill anyone. So you found these gloves.
You found these gloves after the murder, is what you're saying?
Yes, after the murder.
And we didn't have our eyes on Carson the whole time. That would have given him enough time to ditch the gloves.
Did Reggie know about this place? Because he's the only one who hasn't been up here.
I'm not sure.
Why didn't he come with us? Doesn't that seem a little suspicious to you?
I mean, yeah, no, it wasn't great, but Reggie's been kind of a shithead ever since I've met him. So, like, also kind of keeping with character.
Have I acquired a pipe at this point?
You have acquired a pipe at this point.
And can we tell that he has a pipe in his hand?
Are you trying to keep this pipe discreet?
I have been. I'm trying to decide if I should take advantage of my doomedness.
Oh, no. What? Do it.
Yeah, I'm running at Carson. I'm gonna try to knock him out. I'm very suspicious.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Oh, okay. Make a pull?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, Abbot. What? You know who would do that? A murderer?
So yeah, Jill, I'm pretty sure that he looks
the block
more
is hard
like
to pull. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's fine.
That's horrible. You run at Carson with a pipe and you bean him on the head with it. As Carson kind of like slumps to the ground, his hand is removed from a panel and the ghost kind of whoosh back up into the iron cage, which slowly raises back up.
So the suspicious probable murderer is unconscious, correct?
Well, okay, but what the
yes.
heck, man? Why? What?
But now Jill is looking at Abbot, who did
With
just...
terror.
He's clearly the murderer. We saw him over the body. He had access to the murder weapon. You were just going to sit there and listen to him talk?
What? You're just gonna hit him over the head with a pipe? What? And I'm slowly backing towards the doorway. Abbot, are you the murderer?
Of course not. I'm trying to find the murderer and incapacitate him so he doesn't murder anybody else.
Do you really believe without a doubt that Carson killed Silas?
I mean, I believe it enough to knock him out, and now I'm going to tie him up so when he wakes up, he doesn't attack me.
There is no rope in this room.
What about wires?
There are... Oh, you're a bad, mean man. Yeah, there's some wires.
I'm going to have to twist those around his arms and feet.
Oh.
Ouch. Jill, are you just going to let this happen? Are you the silent majority?
I don't know what to do. I kind of want to like see if I can team up with Abbott to also knock out Reggie and then see what
I'm down for that. We have a weapon.
I don't know, Jill. What are you going to do?
Abbott,
Yes?
the only way that I can trust you is if you give me your paper.
Now that's suspicious.
It's not a bad play, though.
Everyone's going to try to kill everyone by the end of this campaign.
So this Carson fella has one of these papers. Why don't we split that?
I'm going to hold on to Carson's paper.
And I'll hold on to this pipe. And then we can go try and find the suspicious Reginald.
Okay.
Yeah, you both sound very legit right now. So just to sum up for our dear listener, you have assaulted a man.
A murderer.
You have assaulted a man, bound him, stolen his legal inheritance.
Oh my God.
And you're leaving.
No. I have the bond.
Okay.
I'm not letting him take that.
So you, Jill, have the bond. And you are now leaving the room, leaving this man tied up on the floor.
Well, I don't know what to do because I don't know if I'm just being dumb, but I don't not believe. Like, I just legitimately don't know who did what. And I also am really nervous about the fact that Reggie is still on the loose. And so Abbott is like armed and willing to, you know what? I'm going to arm myself. I look around for some sort of weapon.
All right. Yeah, there's another pipe that you could pick up, or like a wrench, maybe.
Okay, I'm grabbing it.
Okay, you have a wrench.
All right, and I hold the wrench up in the air, and I say, Abbott, I won't hit you if you don't hit me.
Truce, but we also have to agree to split this man's inheritance should he be the murderer, which we both now believe he is.
I don't know who the murderer is. I think maybe you might be the murderer. So I'm not going to agree to anything other than the fact that if I don't hit you, then you don't hit me, and vice versa. Okay?
And we split his portion of the inheritance.
Why are you so obsessed with this right now? Our lives are on the line.
The money is on the line.
I've taken down some
my
crazy
God.
people. I think you're the murderer.
If I wanted to knock you out, you'd be unconscious by now.
Do you understand why I'm suspicious of you, though?
I mean, yes, but not as suspicious of me as you are of the murderer.
I want to leave the room, but Fabrice is making it very difficult.
Why am I making it difficult?
Because you were like, you're leaving a man tied up in the room?
Well, yeah, you are doing that.
We could bring him with us.
All right, let's do that.
So we're splitting his inheritance. We both have one object.
No, I didn't agree to that.
And we're taking him with us.
We're taking him with us. We're leaving
And we're
this room,
splitting
but
the
we're taking him
inheritance,
with
and
us.
we both have one object.
Okay.
She agreed to it.
All right. So, thwack, we're back with Sienna. You and Percival are in his bedchambers.
Okay. He doesn't want me rifling through anything. Sienna, for the record, is convinced that Percy killed Great Grandma. Obviously, we've been there, but also that Reggie is responsible for killing Great Grandpa. So I think she is going to put her own paper in the book, like a bookmark, very obviously, because if that is what he wants, then he'll know where it is and she can just fucking throw it at him and run away. Secondly, is there anything out in the open that she wouldn't have to rustle for that could be used as a weapon?
He has shoes.
I hand Percy one of his own shoes.
Percy grips his loafer with trembling hands and looks at you and nods and says, I am ready.
Okay. Now, the electric chair makes a lot of noise. Well, not a lot of noise, but it makes noise. Do you think you could, if we go slow, make it up the stairs? I'll watch your back.
Oh, I don't need that old thing. I was just being an asshole earlier.
Oh, wow. That was a good goof you had there. What do you think the best way to get upstairs is?
Probably the servants' stairway. You can access it through the kitchen. If you are worried of Reginald, perhaps we could use the chair as bait.
Oh.
It does, as you say, make an awfully loud clamor.
That's not a bad idea. So I think it's at the top of the stairs right now, so
I was thinking we could hit the call button down here, calling it down here. Reginald will, of course, hear the sound and think that I am calling for the chair. He will then come to the base of the stairway where we will not be, as we are making our way around to the other.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good plan. All right. And then I will slowly open the bedroom door a crack and kind of like peer out.
I think it's worth reminding everyone that it is very dark outside, and in the house, the power is out. So all of you have. Of you do
Wait, if
have.
the power's out, then the chair can't be going.
No, the chair runs on batteries.
Ah, convenient loophole. For sure.
All the electronics upstairs too?
All the electronics upstairs too also run on batteries.
Maybe there's a generator.
Wait, I do kind of believe that Silas would reroute the generators to exclusively power his chair and the ghost room. I absolutely believe that.
There is a generator in the ghost room that is powering the ghost stuff.
Fabrice, make a poll.
No.
We kill the DM. Can you win if you kill the DM?
Oh, let's do it.
Yes, except I am unkillable.
What if we kill all of his NPCs?
Oh.
We're already
Yes.
halfway done with one.
This is true.
Mutiny!
Okay, but it being dark, I think I would blow out the candles and like let our eyes adjust for a little bit to the darkness as much as we can.
Smart.
And slowly open the door.
It kind of does a small creak open.
I pause. I wait. I listen.
You don't hear anything.
Okay, I will take Percy, I guess by the hand, so we don't get super separated, and very slowly start making our way towards the stairs.
you know the house fairly well, but Percy knows it like the back of his hand. He instructs you on which floorboards creak, which ones don't. And so you are able to make it to the base of the stairs without making any sound.
Nice. All right. I kind of give Percy a nod that he may or may not see in the darkness, and I kind of run my hand along the wall, find the call button, and I go, okay, 3, 2, and then I press it, and then I drag Percy away.
You hear Percy under his breath go, "What the hell happened to 1?" And
That was me pushing it.
I usually go 1 and then go, but that's fine.
I got nervous, okay?
It's fine. Let's go. So you walk through the great room and into the kitchen, where you start quietly ascending the stairway. You don't hear any other noises in the house, which is strange. You hear the howl of the wind outside, the patter of rain, but nothing from inside the house, the rumble of thunder.
Oh, I hate it. Okay. Oh.
You do hear like the tiny just whir of the electric chair, and that eventually you hear it stop. And as it does, you hear just a giant crash.
Oh no. I don't think I look back. I don't think I can. I do not look back. I continue with Percy, but I think she does like flinch.
All right. You both make it. You go up the servant stairs and eventually into the master bedroom, having seen no sign of Reginald or anyone else. And as you are making your way into the master bedroom, you see coming out of the bathroom kind of a weird sight. You see Jill
fucking tableau.
You see Jill looking, let's call it uncomfortable. And you see Abbot looking pretty happy. Jill is holding a wrench, by the way, which is different. She's got a fun mechanic look about her now. And Abbot is in one hand holding a pipe, and he does have Carson just over one shoulder, like fireman style carry.
It's ridiculous.
So that sight greets you in the master bedroom.
And Jill, what happened? What is going on?
Okay. Abbot,
We've apprehended the murderer.
He's not the murderer.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure Uncle Reggie is the murderer because he tried to kill me with the book, and then I'm pretty sure he just tried to kill Percy when he thought he was on the stairs.
What?
Yeah.
You hear from outside the room, "No, it's definitely him. He's the killer."
We like whirl around and look at Reggie.
I drop Carson on the ground.
No, you just hear the voice coming through the doorway. No one is standing there.
What?
Uncle Reggie, where can you come in to the candlelight?
Can you throw your papers out?
I told you he was after the money.
Uncle Reggie, you can see mine. It's right here. And I hold up the book. Just come out where we can see you.
Slide the book over to me.
I don't know where you are. Oh darn, have to be able to see you to give it to you, don't I?
Slide it out the doorway, and I'll get it.
No, I don't think I will.
Bummer for you then. You hear footsteps kind of like stomping away and getting quieter.
Okay, what the fuck is he gonna do? Percy, is he... How long has he lived here? Has he had the chance to, like, rig the house with, like...
He has been here for several months. He knows the house, presumably, as well as any of us.
Do you think he's been planning this for 2 months? And what happened to Carson? I was going to ask him if he has any, like, ghost shields or something.
He basically admitted to murdering your great-grandfather, so
How did he admit
we
to it,
apprehended
though?
him.
Abbot, I don't understand
We
why
all
you're
saw
so
him do
sure
it,
about this.
and he had the murder weapon, and he had
We
access
didn't see
to
him
it,
do
and
it,
then
though.
he was being suspicious.
And then you attacked him with a pipe, which is pretty suspicious to me.
What the fuck?
That would be a very suspicious thing, except that I was with Abbot.
If Percy and
Okay.
Abbott are telling the truth and we were together, that only leaves Reggie and Carson, and Reggie's the only one trying to get our pages right now, so he seems the most fucked up.
So what do we do about this? Are we going to try and catch Reggie? Are we going to try and escape? What do we do?
Well, Abbott seems to be pretty good with the pipe. Why don't we just let him take care of it and knock him out too?
Or does anybody have any lumberjacking equipment?
You're gonna hit him with an
Oh yeah,
axe?
let me just grab my lumberjacking equipment.
The tree in the driveway, preventing us from
I
leaving.
thought you were gonna cleft him in twain with the lumberjack axe.
I mean, Abbott, is there any way we could just climb over it?
I suppose, but it's quite away from the road, as I've been told by God.
Well, here's the other thing. We never found our phones. So if we track down Reggie, he's probably the one who threw our phones out. So we find him. We can bribe him. I'll give him my paper. I don't give a shit. I don't want to die. Paper for the phones. We get a phone, and then we fucking call the cops and an Uber and get the hell out of here.
Or, if you're not attached to the paper, I could take it off your hands.
Absolutely not.
Okay, Sienna, I think you're right. If Reggie is the killer, he will know where the phones are. We've got Carson here. Percy, you seem to be trusting him, and I trust you, so we'll go with that. Abbott, I don't know what's going on with you, but you're coming with me. We have our truce. You don't hit me, I don't hit you. I think we need to find Reggie. Either he's the killer, or he's got some explaining to do, and he'll tell us, you know?
Right. And he's made it very clear he's after our paper. So if we're willing to barter with that for our, in his inclusion in the let's not hit each other truce, I think that's good.
Okay. How many papers do we have? I've got one. We've got Carson's. Abbott, you have one. Percy, you have one.
I do.
Okay, so we have 5 total.
Which way did Reggie go?
It sounded like he went off to the right, over towards where his room, where Jill's room, where your room, Sienna, would be. The servants' stairs are also in that direction.
Should we all go together, or should we try and surround him?
I am afraid if we try to surround him, he'll just pick us off one by one, since that's what he's seeming to be doing. So I think we just all hold hands and just, he can't take all of us at once.
That's true. I think you're going to need a better weapon than a shoe, though.
I would appreciate something more, shall we say, substantial.
Isn't there broken glass?
Yeah, there is defo broken glass.
Can we pick some up and then wrap the end in a towel or a washcloth?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's a washcloth and stuff.
We all get glass. Hooray.
Oh my god. You all have makeshift shivs.
Hell yeah.
Desperate times, man. We even leave one for Carson in case he wakes up.
Aw.
No, we're not giving the murderer a weapon.
Okay, that's fair. He'll be fine. We'll just leave him here. We just won't let Reggie get to him.
I would like to ask who is leaving the room first.
I think Percy should lead because he knows the house the best. Probably. I don't know.
That sounds
Percy,
good.
are you up for it?
I can do this. And Percy takes his makeshift stabber and candle. You see him take one step out the door and then crumple as you hear just a loud thud.
No!
No, not Percy.
I run at Reginald with my giant big pipe.
Yep. Abbott,
No.
you are running at Reginald. Reggie was standing right outside the door. I need you to make a pull, please.
Dun dun.
So here's a rule that we haven't done yet.
Sacrifice yourself?
Oh, no.
Can I do that when I'm already
No,
doomed?
you are not allowed to sacrifice yourself when you are doomed.
Oh, damn. That would have been good.
Well, guys, I tried. So
I appreciate your gallantry, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to make this poll.
I appreciate your use of the word gallantry.
This is not looking good. Oh.
It's fine.
All right.
Yikes.
So, Abbott, you run into the darkness at where you presume Reginald to be as he strikes Percy down, and you swing your pipe. It collides with nothing.
What?
You don't see anyone there. You look around with your candle, and no one is in the room.
What? Well, Sienna checks on Percy.
Yes.
Maybe the nurse should do that?
Yeah, actually, scratch that.
Yeah. The nurse comes and checks on Percy.
He is out cold. He's unconscious.
We should tuck Percy's paper into his pocket, so if that's all Reggie wants, then he can just grab it without hurting him more. And I guess we just lie him down somewhere and keep going.
Okay.
Can I look for a trap door, hidden whimsy, secret corridor?
Yeah, you can make a poll to see if you find one.
Beans. I'm
Okay.
shaking. I am shaking.
You look around, and now since having seen Carson open the one secret door, you do see several candle fixtures on the wall, and you go and you start fiddling with them, and one does swing open into a hidden closet, but nothing substantial as a passageway or anything, until you get to the end of the hall, where you pull another one of these candle fixtures, and you see a staircase leading down.
Down. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Well, I guess we're going downstairs.
Okay, you go down the new secret stairway. It ends in a door which you open, and it leads you out into the great room.
Oh, it's all connected. Okay. You know what? In my patented technique, I would like to call out into the ether again.
Okay.
Hey, Uncle Reggie, come get my fucking paper. Stop hiding like a rat in the walls. You want it? Come get it. And I hold up my book dramatically.
And I'm standing in the shadows with Sienna, ready to pounce if he comes near.
All right. Abbott, where are you standing?
Also ready to pounce.
Okay. So Sienna, as you call out, you hear sort of a muffled cry and a thump come from behind you.
Oh, fuck.
You and Jill both turn around, and you see Abbott lying on the ground.
No.
His paper is gone.
My beautiful money.
Does he have anything blue on him?
There is absolutely nothing blue on him, and you hear the sound of retreating footsteps up the stairs.
Come on. And so we run after him.
All right. Let's go. Sorry, Abbott.
You're both tearing up the stairs. You manage to catch up with Uncle Reggie. He turns on both of you, and you see, sticking out of his pockets, he has in his possession 4 of the will papers. There's
This son of a bitch.
There's 1 in his hand. There's 3 sticking out of various pockets. You can see he has kind of a mad glint in his eyes as he looks at both of you, and he says, I have them all now. All that's standing in my way is you two.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to get through us first. And I raise my wrench above my head.
I raise my book and glass.
All right. He's going to come at both of you. I need one of you to make a pull.
I'll do it. I haven't made a pull in a long time.
Oh, but okay.
All right, here we go.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can so do it. You can do it. Okay.
Got this.
Okay. Holy God.
I swing at Reggie with all my might.
You swing at Reggie with all your might. You beam him on the side of his head.
Yeah, I do.
As you do it, you can see this like fury emanating from him, but you strike him down. He falls, crumples to the floor at your feet, and you have subdued. He does not move. He seems out cold.
Okay, I check his pockets for a phone.
You check his pockets. So he is still wearing that like pauper uniform that you gave him.
Oh, I wish I smeared shit on his face. Like, fuck this guy.
You find amongst all his pockets the papers and your phones.
Okay, I grab those things.
Okay.
Can we like move him into a room and like lock him? I don't know. Like, I hand a phone to Sienna and I tell her, call 911.
I will. You should tie him up because there's probably secret passageways in every fucking room.
Okay, call 911. I'll work on tying him up. And I grab something. I don't know.
There are the bindings on Carson.
Okay, so I go and I grab the bindings from Carson and tie up Reggie.
Okay. Reggie is now restrained with wire. Very mean. Not that I think we care. You can like lock him in a bathroom. He hands and feet bound securely. And Sienna, you are on the phone with the police.
Hi, yeah, my crazy fucking uncle is a total asshole and he killed my great-grandpappy and he's trying to kill all of us and we're at this thing and there's a big tree and they're just babbling incessantly, as is her wont.
Can I run back down and check on Abbot?
Yeah. So you go back down and he doesn't seem to be breathing.
I start CPR.
Okay. Abbot, what's your favorite memory?
Yeah, I guess that would be the day the park opened. Abbott was 8 or 9, and
Aww.
Papa finally had it all together and threw open the gates, and in came the happy people.
You are there now. You are in the park. It is opening day. Your father's been nervous the past few months getting everything ready, getting the papers signed, but all that's over now. He's happy. He's smiling. People have lined up. They're coming in. They're streaming in. And you're running from stall to stall. You're buying cotton candy. You're eating popcorn. And you're riding the big Ferris wheel. You've been waiting in line for what feels like so long. And you get in the 2-seater car and your dad slides in. He motions for the kid working the ride to start her up. And you both go and he stops it right so that you're both at the top of the Ferris wheel. And you're just kind of looking out over the pier, over the park. It's a beautiful day and time just sort of fades away from you. Soon, before you know it, the sun is setting. Your father's has a comforting arm around you, and all the lights kind of start to fade one by one. You hear very, very far off, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. You hear someone shouting, and their voice gets softer and more far away. This, being here, being in the park, this is where you belong. And you stay. All thought of money, all thought of petty vengeance, gone. You're just a kid again, running around in a park. And the sun sets, and everything goes black. And thwack. Eventually, it takes some time. The fire department had to be called because the power is out. They find that the lines were cut. But eventually, paramedics arrive and police. They come in and take away Carson, Reggie, and Percy. Well, Reggie having the fun side thing of where he is handcuffed. EMTs do also wheel away Silas and Abbot. Sienna, you and Jill are explaining things to the police. Do you tell them about the ghost room?
I mean, I feel like they're gonna find it.
Yeah.
Right?
I
Like we left the door open.
yeah, I would tell them.
Okay. You tell the police about this ghost room and this ghost laboratory.
Oh, that's probably not good for Carson, huh?
They seem
Sorry, bud.
They seem skeptical
Fair.
and largely disinterested. They're mostly interested with the murder case
Sure.
that they are trying to piece together. You both tell them what you know, and they give you trauma blankets, and you two are taken back to the station for further questioning. Eventually, after an hour or two or so of questioning, the investigator in the room gets a call on their radio and seem kind of shocked and walk out. The lights flicker for a moment, and then come back and everything's fine. And in walk two gentlemen. One is Carson, though you have a hard time recognizing him with his head bandaged up. The other, you haven't seen him before. He's much taller, slender, altogether more imposing than Carson. They both sit opposite you at the table. The taller man says, "Hello, my name is Agent Cobalt. I hear that you've already met Copper. We're here to tell you about our organization, ORCS."
Thank you for listening to Dread and Breakfast. This week's episode is sponsored by Dark Roast Coffee.
We'd like to thank Eli Schneider for our theme song and all our original music. You should check him out on Spotify. All our additional sounds are credited down in the episode notes. And thank you also to our intern Mannon, who created our amazing episode art for this story. You can follow her at Mannon Elise on Instagram. If you don't know how to spell that, you can find her linked on our website, dnbpod.com. There you can also find links to our Instagram at dnbpod and Twitter at dnbfast. If you like the show, please tell your friends, and be sure to give us a rating and review on the podcast app of your choice. There you can let us know if you prefer bacon or sausage with your breakfast. And speaking of breakfast, we'll see you next week for our breakfast. There you'll have a chance to hear us talk a little bit about how our characters came to be, why it took us so long to get new episodes out, and you'll get to try whatever it is Christine has cooking back in that kitchen. I'm a little scared. But thank you for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.